Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Tay Dave, back again with another episode. Man, this is my episode, number 25, man. Appreciate everybody that's been listening. I got almost 100 plays. I appreciate everybody that's sharing, liking, subscribing to my podcast videos. Please continue doing that. Make sure you hit me up on Facebook and follow my Facebook page, Blog and Pod, so that we can keep this thing rolling, guys. Get bigger and better. Today, I want to talk to y'all about life. And, I'm a firm believer. I don't know what it is. I don't know what you call it. Everybody has their own perspective on what you would call something like this. But I'm a firm believer in maybe karma. I don't know if it's really karma, but whatever you want to call it, I believe that whatever happens in life, it will set you in your place. Okay? So whatever you're doing, and you may feel like that you're not doing nothing wrong. You feel like you may deserve something. You may feel like that this is what you need in life. Whatever it is, I believe in life that there is always going to be something that will set you back and let you, and humble you, I guess you could say, and let you know that this is not forever, or this is not what you should be doing, or whatever you want to call it. Some people will say that it's karma. Some people will say that it is a wake-up call. Some people will say that it's it's something based off of religious beliefs. But I don't know I would not give it an actual name. I will just call it balance. That's all I will call it, is that it balanced things out. So I have a little brother. This is where it comes. This is where my whole spiel is coming from. My little brother. Now, back in his freshman year, I believe, or at the beginning of his sophomore year. So, he's 15, 16 years old. My brother gets hit by a car crossing the street, going to the bus. Just got out of school. Boom. Breaks his femur. Most people don't know the femur is the strongest bone in your body. So, it breaks his femur up by his hip. So he has a fracture up on his hip, and it also fractures his femur bone. So, of course, 2-3 years later, my brother goes through, rehab and everything, doctor visits, surgery. Now, he's 18 now. He just graduated high school, and he's all better now. He's able to play sports. Thank God that he's able to do all the things that he's able to do now, without having any major changes in his life, from someone that had to be in a wheelchair to crutches, building his muscles back up, building his bones, making them stronger, all that, going through that at a young age. It's definitely life-changing, or life-altering. So, he gets 18, he's all cool now. He's still cool. He's the cool cat. You know how it is when you're a teenager, especially when you're a senior, junior, senior year comes around. You're the big dog around your school, around town, whatever you want to call it. So, brother gets his license, all that stuff. So, he gets his money. He gets all his money on his 18th birthday, So, he gets the checks. Boom, boom. Brother gets his money from the accident. And I felt like even before he got his money, he was acting out. And this is where that kind of thing comes in, where I'm talking about that, having that balance, understanding what's going on. And you know how it's just like anybody anybody that come up on a big amount of money, they don't know what to do with it yet. So as a kid that never had anything, or had a lot of money, he gets his money. He's 18 years old, so he gets it all. He's in full control of it. He goes and of course he buys himself a new car, not like a new, but a used new car. It was a good, because his first choice of buying a car was not going to be a good choice for a new driver. He hadn't even had his license for a year. Then after that, he's out spending. He's buying $200 shoes. I don't know if they're $500, but if they're Jordans, I always think they're super expensive. My brother he's that kind of guy. He loves to buy. He's a fashion type of guy. He likes to buy shoes, clothes. He's always got these new trending kind of outfits and shoes and stuff. So he's spending his money. He's going out of state. He's doing his thing. He's never home. My mama says she don't see him. He still lives with my mom, but she don't see him for days. And, he's like disobeying, doing this and that. He's feeling like he's grown. And then he got money on top of that. So, he's acting out. When you never had nothing, or you never worked for something like this, I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve the money. I'm saying that he never worked for this amount of money. So he doesn't know how to act with this amount of money. He has no aspirations. He, spending his money a certain type of way. He's just spending it to have fun. He's not spending it. He's not investing in it. He's not putting it in an account. It's just money, and he's enjoying his time. Of course, my mom's like, go get a job. You ain't about to just spend up all this money. And so my brother has this car for a month and ends up getting into a car wreck. And this is where it all comes down to that balance again. He gets into this car wreck, and, I got off work late, and I got this text message talking about him being in his car wreck. His car flipped. His car is fully totaled. Thank God again that him and his friend that was in the car at the time only came out with some scratches on their hands because, it's a brand new car and it was a 4-door SUV, so it was good. It's just like, man, now he's thinking about everything. He's taking things in perspective. And I know it could sound harsh as me saying that, oh, well, it took him to get hit by a car, or hit by another car in this situation to realize that he needs to be doing something else instead of just outspending his money, and not working, not listening, and, thinking that, being in his own little bubble because he's 18 and he got a little money on him, that it's, this, now he knows. Now he's humble. I could be mad at him because, he did make a dumb decision. He has been making some dumb decisions, but he's a kid. I was there once upon a time. We all was there once upon a time. If you're over 18 years old, or if you're even around that age, we've all, we're been through it or we're there. We're overconfident. We think we know what we're doing. We think we got it. And then boom, here's something that life has to offer to you to let you know that you don't know shit. And that's pretty much what I want you guys to understand, is that when you have something that you never had before, you need to take your time with it. Space it out. Don't change your lifestyle up based off of something that is not even truly something that you know about. So he doesn't know anything. He didn't know anything about this whole lifestyle, or how he should be using this, how he should be treating this gift that he's received. And first and foremost, I believe he should have taken care of his mom. And I think he did take care of her in a certain manner. But just to kind of reiterate, the issue is that life will set you straight. Life will tell you if you are not working hard, or you're not doing what you're what you should be supposed to be doing. Life will hit you and let you know that, hey, you are working. You need to get back onto what you were doing before. You're not focusing on the right things. There's things out here for you, so you will know. And that's the whole picture. Is I've had life hit me where I thought I had everything in the bag, and then life turns around and slaps me like I'm crazy. And it's like, boy, you don't know jack. And it's all about being a student of life and not thinking that you're the leader. You are the leader of your own life, but life has messages, and you should open your eyes up to those messages that life has to offer to you, and be aware. Because if you're not aware, then you will always stay behind, and you will never become the person that you could actually be. So I want everybody to become the person that they actually can become. Use your full potential. Your full potential will allow you to make as much money as you want, have as much freedom as you want, without worry, without concern. And that's the whole point of this, guys. Make sure you keep a great balance in your life. Whether you like it or not, life is going to let you know, hey, got to get it together. My brother was bouncing around, driving everywhere when he got his car, gone all the time, just playing games, buying his friends stuff, spending all his money up. Hey, it's just about time. And I was that big brother. I was that big brother because when he was little, he used to look up to me. So I was that big brother that wanted to step in and be like, hey, you need to stop doing this. You need to stop BSing. Get it together. But I had to learn the hard way as well. Life told me that, hey, he's not little anymore. He's 18. He's a legal adult. Let him go and do his thing. Life will let him know. Life will get him together. And whenever life hits him, all I need to do is be there for him. All I need to do is allow him to be him, so then he can realize what he is doing is not truly what he should be doing. And once life hit him and showed him what he was really about, guess who he come to talk to? Guess who has a call and check up on him? And that's no reason to be mad. All I need to do is listen, ask how he feel, make sure he's okay, everything's good. Because life is already going to be hard enough for him. I'm the support system. It's not time for me to tell him what to do anymore. All I can do is advise and support, because he is a grown man now. So that's all, guys. I just want to talk about that balance, and I want you guys to understand that balance, because if you don't, life will let you know, regardless how much money you make, regardless how many friends you have, regardless of who you are, life does not care. Life is letting you know right here and now that you need to get back in line just like everybody else and follow who you truly are. Alright, guys, your boy Tay Day is out.